Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gloria and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Before we get started, I do want to kind of preface by saying I miss you guys because it's been a hot minute since I've posted my last video, which was probably a few weeks ago. But yeah, we'll get right into that. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I promise I will be posting more frequently. And yeah, let's get started. So, in the past few weeks, a lot has happened. So I've changed my job. I took like a week off to literally just be away, and I was kind of taking like a mini vacation, a mini me time, if you guys know what I mean. So kind of neglected some plants, and yeah, I'll be showing you guys kind of what happened during that time because a lot has changed with my plants in this week and a half that I was kind of not caring for them. Yeah, I also got my eyebrows microbladed, so they've been like tattooed. So I needed time for that to heal as well before I went back onto camera because they were just looking crusty and nasty and just really dark. But now this is how they look and I'm really happy with them. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So I'll show you guys some plants that have really thrived or had positive changes during the time that I was gone. So first one is my Hoya nummularioides. So look at this baby. It has gone insane with blooms. So in the span of like a week to 2 weeks, it opened a lot of its blooms. So I can't even count how many peduncles are active slash already bloomed slash are blooming. Just so many things going on. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at this one. There's that one that's open. There's some that are opening and it smells amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I can't believe that it could smell this strong, honestly. Remember how I told you guys how the Matilde blooms smelled awful, like old lady perfume? This one smells really good. It really kind of like is just a fragrant smell. It smells like perfume, but it doesn't smell like old lady perfume, so that's definitely a plus. And yeah, it's just so cute. I can't believe like it decided to bloom this much. I've never had a plant bloom this like vigorously and just covered in blooms. Normally it's like more leaves, 1 or 2 blooms. This one honestly looks like it has more blooms than it has leaves. Although this is a pretty mature plant. I've had this for quite some time, over a year and a half, and I thought I was doing something wrong because it hasn't bloomed for the longest time and everyone else's nummularioides has bloomed, but I've been hit with the blooming Hoya now, so very happy, and I'm so proud of this guy. So that's a nice pleasant surprise that I came back to when I was looking at my plants. Another one is that this one seemed to have held up really well, and it is my tradescantia tricolor. So this is the beautiful tradescantia that I have, and it exploded in growth during the time that I did not care for it and did not look after it, did not water it, did not do anything at all. So it literally just sat in front of a north-facing window. It's currently planted in soil, so I guess it's pretty like water retentive soil, so it didn't really dry out from not being watered for so long. And yeah, it's doing really well and just grew so many new leaves. There's so many new branches and it's just vining now. It's looking so cute. So it's essentially just covering the beautiful happy face here. There we go. It's supposed to be cute little hair, but now it's in need of a little bit of a haircut, but that's okay because that's a good problem to have versus a bald tradescantia, which some of my plants are not doing too hot during this time, but this one was thriving and doesn't need to be a helicopter mom and just like constantly micromanaging it. And yeah, I'm here for it because there's gonna be times where I'm just too busy and I'm away, I'm like at my boyfriend's place, or I'm just not home to care for my plants. So yeah, those are the 2 really happy plants. And now let's move on to the sad plants. So we'll start off with this one. This one, unfortunately, is my syngonium wendlandii. It's looking a little bare. If you guys remember, it used to be so lush and just beautiful. I've essentially had to cut off so many leaves because of a huge mealy outbreak. Oh, and it just spilled water everywhere. Ugh. But yeah, they came out of nowhere. Before I left, there were no mealies that I could see. It was probably already like infested, but it wasn't to the extreme of an infestation where it was just a huge outbreak. So yeah, mealies everywhere, all over the new growth, all over old growth, so many yellowing leaves, and now it's super, super leggy. I'm kind of debating on just like starting from scratch and just chopping it all down, but it's looking really, really like sad right now. I know it's a vigorous grower, so I'm not too concerned about when it will kind of bounce back. It's just a matter of time. I have to be patient with it. But yeah, there were so many mealies that I couldn't control it. I sprayed it down with Safer's Endol, didn't do anything, and it was just a matter of cutting my losses. So I cut so much of the plant away and just threw it out, trashed it, and this is what I'm left with. So the current leaves, for the most part, I only see a few mealies here and there, nothing too crazy, but yeah, it's doing better. I wouldn't say better, honestly. It's hanging in there for sure. Another one that is not looking too hot is my sad philodendron El Choco. So this guy clearly cannot handle drying out in any way whatsoever. There has to constantly be water in the water reservoir. It doesn't like to be completely dry, and who knows how long it was dry for, but it was really dry. So it ended up getting like dry root rot because when I tried to water it, the roots were so shriveled up, it just didn't want to take up water. So yeah, currently it's in actually like a container of water right now trying to reroot. All these roots for the most part are not really like alive. They're kind of just like dead stringy roots. I cut off most of it, but I didn't want to like cut off all of it because it was just kind of really sad. And as you can see, the plant has suffered. The new growth still looks okay, so I'm not too mad about it. But this one, this leaf is gonna probably fall off soon. That leaf is going to as well. This one still looks okay. So it looks like the top 2 leaves aren't too affected, but the bottom 3 leaves I'm pretty sure are not gonna make it, and it will go down to a 2-leaf plant. So with a really long like stem, so it's just gonna look a little bit weird. And I don't know, like it still has some roots, but they're not really healthy looking roots. So that's what happened, and now I know the El Choco Red really can't handle neglect, and I guess I was too hopeful that it would, but clearly it did not. And yeah, now I learned my lesson. So thank God my other anthuriums and like finicky anthuriums didn't really dry out too badly during this time. I don't know why. I think this one was just so like well rooted that the roots sucked up all the water so quickly that it just completely dried, and then it became like rotted from being too dry. So that's definitely an issue that a lot of people don't talk about. They only talk about when you're overwatering your plants and then you rot your roots that way, but this is the other way where it just gets too dry. Anyway, yeah, so those are the plants, and that's what happened during this time. I do also want to touch on a few new planters that I made during this time. So I did, you know, still do my pottery. Just didn't focus as much on social media or YouTube, and I didn't have time for that as I was starting a new job, like I said. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys some pieces that are going to be uploaded to my Etsy site. And this is the first one, which is a Monstera planter. Super, super cute. I really love this green, and the clear glaze makes it nice and shiny. So it's on a speckled clay, so very, very cute. Also has a drainage hole if you guys are enjoying that. I also have more cow planters, so I have 2 of these available on my store as well. So this is the cow face, and then it just has the black spots all along the outside of the pot, and also glazed on the inside and outside with the clear glaze. I have a little Christmassy special, which is this reindeer planter. This is so cute. I don't know if it's a reindeer or deer. They might be the same thing to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's so, so cute. This has some white glaze on the inside. This one has no drainage hole. The other one, I made 2 of these. The other one does have a drainage hole, so hopefully you guys are able to get that if you're interested. Also have a Monstera planter. So this is with the cute little happy face, and then the Monstera carved all along the outside with some white glaze, and yeah, very cute. A similar pattern is this floral one, which I also really love. So it has the beautiful, beautiful happy face, and just with a bunch of pink flowers along the outside. So this is also hand carved, which takes a lot of time, honestly. So hope you guys enjoy it. And the last one is this one, which is my fat cat planter. So I wanted to restock this one because a lot of you guys really like this cat. And it's just a really nice design. It's simple, it's cute, and tons of people love it, so did another one of these. So this one also has a drainage hole. So yeah, these are just a few of the ones that are available on my store. There's a bunch more, so if you guys want to check it out, it's on Etsy, and my store name is Gloria's Plants and Pots. So yeah, that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you guys have anything going on with your plants that you guys wanted to share. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.